Most Mac users use Chrome. Most of them have never once questioned it. Chrome was what they used on Windows. Chrome was what they installed when they got their Mac. And Chrome is what they are still using. But Chrome on Mac and Chrome on Windows PC are not the same experience. If you have never looked into why, then you might be surprised by what it is actually doing in the background. This is not about telling you to switch. This is about understanding the browser that you're using on your Mac every single day is the right one for you or not. Let's start with the one that surprises the people most. Now this one is especially for MacBook users. If you're using a MacBook away from the charger, then your browser choice is affecting how long the battery lasts. On desktops like iMac, Mac Mini, it matters less, but on MacBook, it really makes difference. Just to show you the real story behind the scenes, I'm opening Activity Monitor, and here's what's happening underneath. First, let me show you the browsers. I have got these 5 tabs open in Safari, and the same 5 tabs are open in Chrome. Now let me take you back to Activity Monitor. Under Energy section, if you see Energy Impact column, Chrome is using significantly more energy to do the same task. The reason is pretty straightforward. Safari is designed by Apple, for Apple. It uses hardware level optimization that Chrome designed to run on every platform. When Safari runs on your Mac, it uses the chip exactly the way Apple designed it. And when Chrome runs, it's working harder to do the same job. If you're always plugged in, the difference matters less. But if you work away from the charger, then Chrome is helping your MacBook drain battery faster. We are still staying in the Activity Monitor and checking more data points. We still have same 5 tabs open in Safari, so in Chrome. Now let's take a look at Memory section. Chrome uses a multi-process architecture. That means it kind of launches a mini program each time you open a new tab. It makes the browser stable. However, it uses more RAM and more memory. Now Safari's memory management works differently. It's perfectly aligned with how macOS handles memory compression. Same 5 tabs, more efficient use of memory available. See, let me be honest here. Chrome uses more memory, more RAM. But using more RAM does not mean a slower Mac. If you have 16 GB RAM, you will barely notice the difference day to day. But if you're using the base variant of any Mac with 8 GB RAM only, and you access multiple apps simultaneously, access Activity Monitor right now and check that movement. Do you know what does each browser do with your data by default? Most people have never even looked at it. Safari has something called Intelligent Tracking Prevention. It uses machine learning to identify and block cross-site tracking cookies, the ones that follow you around the internet after you leave the site. In Safari, built-in, no extension needed. It starts working the moment you open the app. The privacy report shows what it blocked on every website you have visited. Chrome has privacy control too. They are in Settings, Privacy and Security, but the defaults are different. Chrome's business is advertising, a different set of priorities. Bottom line, Safari is more private, but that doesn't mean Chrome is dangerous and you should stop using it right now. Safari's default choices are more conservative about what gets shared and with whom. Whether that matters to you is your call to make. This is where Safari has a clear advantage. If you have an iPhone or iPad, Safari connects your Mac with your iPhone or iPad in ways most people have never tried. You have your iPhone handy away from your desk, checking your mails or text. You received an email, you clicked on a link that opens the website instantly. Now get to your Mac or your iPad and you will instantly notice Safari icon in the dock with the iPad or iPhone symbol on it. As soon as you click on it, you will see exactly the same website automatically coming up on your big screen. From here, you can join the meeting, fill the form, or do whatever you want to do. Every action becomes convenient. Same action you can share among multiple devices. The only thing you need to ensure the handoff is enabled under continuity on your all devices. Now let's suppose you access multiple websites while you're traveling, you don't have your MacBook or your iMac anywhere in the proximity. Once you're at your desk, all you need to do is just enable iCloud Tab Sync. And now you can see every tab that is already open in your Safari on your phone or iPad. You can also create multiple tab groups, and you can access them flawlessly across all your Apple products like this. Now let me be honest with you. If you have an Android phone, then Chrome's cross-device sync is actually better for you. Chrome works on Android, Chrome works on Windows, Chrome works everywhere. But if you're in Apple's ecosystem, then this level of integration is something that Chrome simply cannot replicate. Now let's talk about what each browser can do. Safari Reader Mode. You press Command-Shift-R on any article. Every ad, gone. Every pop-up, gone. Every sidebar, disappeared. All gone. Just clean reading view. That's built in, no extensions needed. Safari Profiles. You can have multiple Safari profiles without needing a dedicated email address for each profile. You can set separate browsing profiles for work and personal, different history, different cookies, different extensions, completely separate. One browser, access on any Apple product. Now let's talk about Chrome's genuine advantage here. Chrome has significantly larger library. If you rely on a specific extension for your work, check if it is available in Safari before making any changes. For web developers, Chrome DevTools is the industry standard. No argument here. For Google Workspace users, Docs, Sheets, Meet, Chrome is optimized for these in ways Safari is not. When Chrome is a better browser choice for your Mac, if you use an Android phone, then Chrome Sync is more complete across your devices than Safari. If you live in Google Workspace, Gmail, Docs, Sheets, Meet, Chrome is built for these. If you do web development, Chrome DevTools is where the whole industry works. If you need a specific extension that does not exist in Safari, and the very recent Split Tabs is another great addition to Google Chrome. You can access two different websites in a same tab on a single monitor. This is an amazing feature and extremely helpful for a lot of researchers. Then this is another reason to stick around with Chrome. This was never about which browser wins. Both browsers are good. The question was always which browser is best for you, for your work, for your device. Let me give you the simplest version of everything we have covered in this video. Use Safari if you have an iPhone, if you care about battery life, if you want privacy by default, and if you work inside Apple's ecosystem. Use Chrome if you have an Android phone, if you live in Google's workspace, if you need a specific web extension. And by the way, if you want a specific video about Google Chrome or Safari, just type me in the comments, I'll see what I can do. Now if you're ready to step up, here's the next video for you. And before you click on it, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe Crazyators for future tech tips, tricks, and solutions. Until next time, you take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one.